What's up, everybody? It's me, Joseph, with How to Farm again, and I am about to go interview Evan. Evan has no idea that I'm about to interview him, so I'm gonna just show up and we're gonna have a conversation. Hey, Mr. Evan, how you doing, man? I would love to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
You're actually on camera now, so we're going. Evan has no idea that he's being interviewed today. So, I figured I'd just make people uncomfortable. Does it make you uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Evan, how you doing?
Doing good. Yeah.
How long you been with us, man?
Let's see here. So, year ago February, right?
Year ago February.
No, year ago March. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I love this guy. This guy is one of the most upright people that I know, and I really care about Evan. Evan, you're just you're a blessing.
Thank you.
Love having you here. Love having you being part of the Farmly.
Thank you.
And it's been an amazing journey to have you here for the last year and a half. What are your thoughts on that last year and a half?
It's been good. Yeah, I've been really thankful for a lot of things. Like, learned a ton. That's one reason I really wanted to work here.
Cool.
I've got to work with my hands in the dirt.
Yep.
That's been amazing.
Yep.
I've got to help grow plants, help feed people, work with an amazing team. I've really enjoyed, like, being a part of a family farm. It's like a lot more special than some kind of corporation.
Why is that?
Um,
I mean, I guess I think I can guess.
yeah, just the whole mood is different. This is not like we're not just like machines that are working for a corporation
Or a number.
right. Exactly.
Yeah, you're part of the family.
We're part of a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think also it's just a lot more lighthearted having children around.
Like that one right there.
Yes, hi Obi.
They
Yeah, and
follow us around, don't they?
yes, they do. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed that aspect, and just working for a place that's trying to do things right and help the earth, help people.
It's cool.
I really appreciate
That's
that.
cool. Well, we really love having you. You mentioned that you learned a lot
Yeah.
being here. What are some of the things that you've learned since working here for the past year and a half?
Well, I knew very little about anything to do with growing food, so I think I've grown a lot in that. Learned how to.
You know a lot now. I mean, you
Yeah.
probably have learned a lot more than you could probably even
Right, put into words.
acknowledge,
Yeah.
right? Because like you probably don't even you're like, oh, that's this kind of pepper. Those are carrots. That's
Right.
arugula. That's
Yeah.
you could just look. You know what they all are.
Yeah,
Like those are kind of
exactly.
things that you
Mhm.
probably when you first came, you're like, what is that?
Yeah, I didn't even know. Yep.
And so
Never
through-
heard of fennel before.
Yep, yep. It's cool. You've really
Yeah.
you never even heard of fennel?
Uh-uh.
That's great. That's
and
great.
then also like I had opportunities like when I had my surgery. I was working in the nursery,
Mhm.
learning about all these like how to plant things well, how to seed things like baby plants, and like that was really cool too. And learned about a bunch of flowers that I
Yeah.
had no idea about.
That's cool.
Yeah, so a lot about that. And then, yeah, I think another thing I've learned, like with your heart and like the farm's heart, and then also like some of the members of the team, like doing work out of more of a service,
Mhm.
seeking to feed others, seeking to do everything for,
Not for profit.
Right,
Like,
not for
like the
profit.
opposite of what most
yeah,
businesses.
and I've really appreciated that a lot, because not only is that like an amazing thing, but it's also puts better motivation in the spirit of the workers.
Mhm.
Like, instead of, oh, I'm just here to make money
Right.
and get here, work, and then like get back home as fast as possible.
Right.
It's like, oh, this is an act of service. This act of
You recognize that a certain percentage of everything that you do is going directly to feeding people in need and doing
Yeah.
something good for the community,
yeah,
and that's something that, I mean, you get up every day and you're doing something positive with your life.
yeah,
I love that as well. That's my favorite part about owning this place. I've
Yeah.
said before that if we were profit driven, like I would quit, because
Yeah.
why do you want? I wouldn't want to do that. I want to serve.
Right.
I mean, I want to live a life of service. It's like no other point in living. What am I going to do with all that money? if we're not going to be servants to each other
Exactly.
and live a life of goodness. So
Yep.
yeah, that's cool. We're on the same page there, man. We always have been. It's really awesome to have you here.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, that's kind of up in the air.
What do you think? I mean, if you could dream up your next 5 years, I mean,
Next 5 years, I think dream of like myself and of Katie. Like we'd really like. So I have a big.
oh, and
heart
by
for-
the way, Katie is his wife, and Katie
Yes.
works here, and
that's one of my favorite things about the farm.
yeah, she's awesome. She's also they worked here before they got married, although they were together, and then they got married after being here, which was really cool. And the whole team ended up going to your wedding and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well,
anyway, I'm just you mentioned then Katie, so I
Yeah.
thought that maybe
Yeah.
they needed a little bit of background.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have a huge heart for the outdoors, the mountains and things like that. And I would love to be a part of like taking people out into the mountains. So that's part of my heart. But then also Katie and I would really like to homestead in some kind of way.
Mhm.
And then we also have interest in like agricultural like relief in
Mhm.
like overseas.
Like as missionary work.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So, yeah, so kind of all these things. So any of those sound good. I don't
Well,
know.
whatever you end up doing, it sounds really exciting,
Yeah.
And hopefully we can have a small part in impacting your future. Maybe with the things you learn and
Yeah.
helping you homestead and stuff like
For
that.
sure.
You'll always be part of our family, man.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else you want to share with anybody?
I don't think so. I think
Cool.
we're good.
All right, that's it.
All right.
See you later, everyone. Thanks.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.